Hey everyone, it's Types, and I'm always excited to play the Pokemon TCG, but today I'm extra excited because it's new set release day. Let's go! And also, there's also like some really awesome stuff in added to live. Also, with live, I just opened the game. It's been kind of slow, so hopefully the game works. I suppose we'll see. But anyways, yeah, today I'm playing with the new set here, which is Chaos Rising, and playing with Mega Greninja EX. They do give you a Mega Greninja deck. I didn't look at it full. I kind of scrolled through it. It looked okay, I guess. Probably not terrible. It's a different build. It's a build with my Starmie EX, and yeah, it's a deck. But anyways, today we are playing Mega Greninja EX with a Dragapult EX Drakloak engine. I will say this is probably the best way to play the deck from what I've seen. Yes, it's not. I mean, it's still some Dragapult stuff. Obviously, people are a little sick of Dragapult. Dragapult is still the best deck in the game, but there's also tons of other new decks from the set as well. So also make sure you subscribe so you don't miss that stuff. But I'm super excited to jump into it here. Mega Greninja EX, if you're not familiar, has the ability Mortal Shuriken once on your turn. If it's in the active, you can discard a basic water energy from your hand to use this ability to put 6 damage counters on one of your opponent's Pokemon. And then you also have Ninja Spinning your attack for 2 water here, you do 120. And you can return a water energy from this Pokemon into your hand and do 80 more. It's not to be a basic water energy there either, so it can use Neo Upper Energy. That will pay it in one energy there, and then also will allow you to use it again. Use it maybe on Dragapult EX as well. The only way we can attack with it, Dragapult EX here, is Neo Upper Energy. The Froakie and Frogadier are both new, though they're not super good. They're certainly okay, and the best ones to be playing, I'm pretty sure. And then Special Red Card is the last new card. This card is very good. This is a card you should be probably playing in most decks, expecting to play against most of the time. And it says you can only use this if your opponent has 3 or fewer prize cards remaining. Your opponent shuffles their hand, puts it on the bottom of their deck. And if they drew any, or if they put any cards in the bottom this way, then they draw 3. And so, yeah, this is going to be a pretty decent hand disruption item. This is a list I haven't tried out yet, I'm not going to lie. So I found it online, and there have been a lot of lists like this online, and I'm super excited to jump into it here. We will see exactly how this goes. I'm super excited, though, as I said, and I think the deck is going to be really fun. We just, place the damage counters on Pokemon and doing, like, pretty solid damage, and it's like Dragapult EX, but it's more new, so that's cool. And yeah, honestly, I feel like that's probably the best way to describe it. I suppose that we'll find out, though, as we, kind of go into the games here. But we'll see if we're going to first or second. The list does run a Budew. I feel like we should probably go. I should probably go second. All right, let's be honest. If I was like, yeah, I can get the turn 2, Mega Greninja, do some crazy stuff there. Wow, okay, this hand would have been pretty good going first. I'm not gonna lie, but we could also just get like Budewed, right? And then we can't do any of that. So, or we certainly can't turn 2 Mega Greninja, right? Or regular Greninja, or either there. We have Greninja EX here. When I say regular Greninja, I mean Greninja EX. Wow, this would have been like absurd going first, but whatever, it's fine. Hopefully, I don't know what to do with Hilda here. Oh, what? Okay, never mind. Maybe this is just all bad. I don't know. But yeah, what do I do here? I guess I need to ping them with Mega Greninja EX there. We got Froakie. I think I attach active here. And oh, I think I also Hilda. Yeah. I don't get any Pokemon. I mean, I guess I'll get some Pokemon with Hilda. The idea here is I will Rare Candy the Greninja EX active. I'll be going after the Dwebble using Mega Greninja EX's ability, Mortal Shuriken there. And then theoretically, I suppose we could go after it with the. I was like, do I take a water here or do I take the special energy? Maybe they'll miss the stage 1 with Dwebble. That'd be crazy. Oh, I forgot this is a Dragapult engine. I'll take Frogadier Ignition Energy. I feel it gives us the best options here. I don't know if it's quite the best play. Oh, I forgot we also have Collect, so I will Collect there. That seems good, I suppose. Yeah, and a deck I haven't used in a while for whatever reason, but we get Psyduck as well. Not what we want, but we get it out of the way. Anyways, the idea is, well, we can one-shot this, right? We can one-shot this. Okay, also, this is smaller, right? But anyways, we can use Greninja EX to one-shot it. They're going to team Rocket's Petrol for, no, a switch. Okay, that like kind of makes sense as well. And then they're going to Ascension here. So I will probably, I'll Rare Candy into the Mega Greninja here, I think. If Frogadier, which can use Aqua Edge, but that's pretty bad because we're just going to get knocked out. We don't like get very close to knocking them out. But yeah, okay, we hit Budew as well. A little late for that. I will Candy Active, and also we like I guess won't attack them. It doesn't really matter. At first I was like, oh, I'm gonna take damage, but we don't do damage. So we don't there. Get Dreepy down, which seems good. I could play the Froakie as well. I'll get another Dreepy as well, and then produce multiple Mega Greninjas in the turn. That is an option. I'm trying to think of other Pokemon I want to bench, and I don't actually think there's any other Pokemon I want to bench. I'm probably fine to play the Froakie here. I will Mortal Shuriken the active here. This is not going very well. I'm not gonna lie, but hopefully it's fine. I'll just pass here. This is definitely not the most interesting matchup. It's probably the least interesting matchup. Let's be honest, but I mean, we can pick away at them. We can pick away at them decently well. We'll just see how much healing they got. We'll see if they have any healing here. If they don't, we could potentially knock them out next turn. So that would be really good. We need 2 energies to do that. We need, obviously the one here to. I mean, we need 2. Each one's going to do 60, right? We can retreat into Mega Greninja, which we do have access to using Dawn. We cannot do it 3 times because we don't play 3, so we can't one-shot them really. Which HPs normally have, it's normally at 150 there, so if they attach another special grass energy, then it's going to be even harder for us to knock them out as well. We still have the 3 prizes on the Mega EX we can go after. The list runs 2 boss. Keep in mind we don't hit weakness on the bench with the Greninja EX if we want to use that second attack. We probably won't be using that second attack anyways. The first attack also does search, and also they timed out, so that's good, I guess. I don't know. Not what I was hoping for, but them timing out because it's not a very interesting experience, but I suppose it's what we got. We got a water energy, which I will take, and I'll play Dawn. I don't know what basic. I guess I'll get a Dreepy, I'll get a Drakloak, and I'll get the Mega Greninja EX here. Seems okay. We're hoping for a water energy here. If we do, we can get the knockout. Oh, we can retreat as well. I didn't say that, but we'd have to retreat, which is okay. We don't get it. Get Air Balloon. I think I play the Dreepy, and I think I also use Mortal Shuriken on the active. Feel a little easier, but I think it's still fine. Do we have energy recovery? Not really. We don't. We play 1 Night Stretcher. And wait, how many are we down? We're down 2 or 3, I guess, because we attached 1. We have 7. So that's kind of scary. They get a second Crustle. Luckily, it looks like they don't have anything. So it looks like they're not there, or they crashed. I'm also including this in case my opponent crashed, and then if there are lots of people AFK for no reason, it's probably because they crashed, right? So maybe live is just not working at all as well. I suppose we'll find out, right? But honestly, like I don't know if this deck has a good way against Crustle. You have the ability. I do feel like energy recovery could be good as well. Obviously, I'm playing with the list and like I'm figuring things out. I will mention there is Big Catch Net in the set, which allows you to recover a bunch of water energy and Pokemon. That could be good. I don't hate that card in this deck here. I don't think Big Catch Net has seen play in this type of deck. Okay, they tapped out again. I'm just looking. Actually, it's seen a little bit of play, but not very much. So now I'll probably. What do? I Air Balloon to thin. I Lilies. Then if I hit energy, I hit 2 water energies, and okay. And Mega Greninja, then I'm good. I think I will get rid of Froakie, Fez, and get the other Drakloak here. Then Greninja EX. We want the waters, so we have 3 waters and the stretcher. Again, we win if we hit that. 2 of those, right? So we hit not that. I don't feel like thin in here because I'm lazy. So then I will Recon Directive. Again, we get Special Red Card, or Buddy-Buddy Poffin, I guess, Special Red Card. So we didn't get there, by the way, if you couldn't tell. I really want to knock out their active. If I don't, that's kind of rough. We get there, okay. We barely get there. So we could still get there, actually. I think we have 1 prized. So if we get the water off the prizes, then we can still. It's kind of cool. But anyways, I will Mortal Shuriken here. Knock out their active, which is good. Chip me away. Take some time. We don't get there. We get Surfing Beach instead, and then we pass. So a good thing we got the knockout there, though. We don't have boss. I think I like passed on the boss somewhere in there. And obviously we are still down a bunch of energies. We need to like find the energies. The energy situation is definitely interesting. Obviously this is a longer game in terms of like turns and stuff. I mean, it's actually not going to end up being a super long game in terms of turns. It's going to be kind of average, but the opponent didn't really set up so or do anything. So if they got a second one, it would probably be a longer game. We need to kind of go after Pokemon boss as we can. And if they got two Crustle set up, it is winnable, maybe. If they got three, it's probably not winnable there. So that's just something to keep in mind there. Like Aqua Edge is pretty terrible. It technically is more energy efficient than Mortal Shuriken if we attack 3 times there, but we're not going to do that either. So yeah, maybe they crashed. Also, we'll see. But yeah, ultimately, you can one shot my Mega Greninja EX as well, which is super good. Anyways, let's hop into the next game here and see what happens. Hopefully, my opponent plays more this time. And yeah, hopefully at some point I might like play some more after this video because this is trying to get out as quickly as possible. With the new set, I might play some more with some hopefully games my opponent plays. But hopefully this game's gonna be like epic and awesome. And maybe it will be, and maybe it won't be. But anyways, let's see what my opponent is running here. Hopefully it's more interactive than Crustle. I'll go. I could go first. Going first is more exciting, but going second's probably still. I still think going second is the right play here. I feel like going second in general, you just want to kind of like Budew, just kind of chill. Yeah. So I'll start. I'll start Froakie here. I feel better air ballooning the Froakie than air ballooning the Dreepy. I think that's actually wrong now that I think about it, but whatever. This hand, oh yeah, I'm going second. So which is good. So I can get Soul Rock, which is kind of cool. We are against Mega Lucario here, looks like, and that matchup should be. Wait, so we have 350 HP, 270, so they need to triple fighting or triple Premium Power Pro to knock us out. That's pretty rough there. So yeah, I mean, I feel like this should be decent. Regular Greninja EX need to double Premium Power Pro to knock us out there. And yeah, they're going to Poké Pad as well for a Riolu makes sense there. They attach presumably to retreat into that Riolu, presumably be a Mega Lucario there. Yeah, so anyways, we get Drakloak. Okay, that is a card we're going to play. I will play this card, and this. Or they can attack with Stalk as well. Yeah, I'll play this card down. Psyduck is unfortunately not going to stick around too long here, I can't imagine. But, happens to the best of us, I guess. So, I'll put on Dreepy. I'll probably get another Froakie. I feel like that's good as well. Maybe? I don't know. I'm not exactly sure how much I should be going for Froakies. I changed my mind as well in the middle of the sentence. I could go for Budew. I would just like talk about Bedewing turn 1. I want to get set up as well. I could go another Dreepy. That seems kind of crazy. Kind of terrible. Yeah, I should go Froakie. Reason I should go Froakie here is because they can Hariyama, right? If they Hariyama, then that's going to be... If they Hariyama knock out my only Froakie, that's going to be kind of bad. It's not like we just lose, but it's certainly not good. So that's why I'm making this play. Also, Dawn. Okay, this runs 2 Dawn. I've seen a lot of Dawn. It feels okay in the deck, I guess. Hilda also feels like okay. These aren't super powerful cards, right? They're like certainly fine cards. They're playable cards, but they're not Lillies, right? I mean, in this deck they're decent. They're gonna boss here, going after that Froakie with the Air Balloon and the energy. Not shocking at all. Looking to hopefully Greninja EX this turn. That'd be super nice. The 2 prizes are there. We need candy. I'm not sure the sequencing. We run 3 candies as well. Definitely an interesting count. I will send up the Froakie though and just kind of hope I hit it there. Then we get Hilda. I'll Ultra Ball away. First of all, attach. That seems fine. Yeah, probably fine. Ultra Ball away. I guess the 2 support. and then get another Drakloak, and then I could get Fezandipiti EX actually. I'm going to get Fezandipiti EX. I think. Oh, I almost was like, yeah, I can be out for petrol, but nah, we can't do that because it doesn't play that. I think we'll get Fezandipiti EX. Obviously, Fezandipiti EX is like literally weak to them, so that's bad. It's 2 prizes. I think it's probably the wrong play. Yeah, let's be honest, that's probably the wrong play. I should go for Drakloak. We see 1 less card, and we could theoretically just get the Fezandipiti EX off of the Liz Determination anyways, and it would be like way better if I didn't have to. Okay, so we got. What am I looking at here? I don't know. I'll recon directive. I'm looking at playing Dragapult, I think is what I'm looking at. I'll take Greninja EX. Okay, that's one of the cards we needed, and I will recon directive again. And we see, okay, a Mega Greninja EX. Sure, that's another card, not a card we needed, but that's a card. And I could Poffin for Budew. I actually don't hate. I don't love either. I will Poffin. I could get Budew or I could get Dreepy. I'll go for, also like not really sure how I'm supposed to be going about this, but we'll see. I'll go for Dreepy, honestly, that's probably the better play. And I will just collect here, we get to see another card. Hopefully that card is good. We get Ignition Energy, that card is probably not very good, let's be honest, but that's fine. You're probably not, you know, probably not very good right now. It's a good card. It's a good card in this deck, but it's not. You know, I mean, you need a fighting energy already. It's not a fighting energy, a water energy already in play. Also, they are gusting. I don't know what they're gusting. I guess it would have to be Drakloak. They're gonna Premium Power Pro knock it out. Oh, they're gonna judge me. Oh no. Okay. Well, I guess I want Hilda now. We'll see what we get. I mean, I got rid of the Hilda too. Well, we got Meowth, which can get the Hilda. Obviously, don't feel great about that. I could be pushing for like an Energy EX attack or something as well. That feels pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie, that feels bad. But I could push for. I have no idea what I'm looking for. Or I like have some idea what I'm looking for, but don't feel very confident about it here. I'm not gonna lie. A real Poké Pad probably for Drakloak presumably. We get Dawn. I don't know. I'll probably Liz. I'll Drakloak. I'll Lilies. I'll get Drakloak and not use it, and then Lilies. I'll see what I get. And hopefully I get something good. I just like really don't want to play down Meowth here. It feels pretty bad. We get a candy, so that's good. We got what we were looking for, which is good. So I'll recon directive here, or we more or less got what we were looking for. We see a Greninja EX, but I'll take the water here, so we can Mega Greninja if we want. Like kind of the idea. I don't know if that idea is actually good though. So 36. And that's gonna be 20 there if we double Greninja EX. And I still have cards I can discard in this hand as well. I'll take the water. Getting water energies was our big issue last game, so I'll go for that. If I hit Neo Upper, I'll probably take that. We don't. We hit Mega Greninja. We also see Ignition, which I actually like Ignition here quite a bit, to be honest. And then I'll get regular Greninja EX here. I could attack with Ignition as well. Getting rid of maybe Lunatone and Solrock does not feel bad. I'll get rid of Poffin and Fez. Yeah, I think I should get rid of Fez here. Maybe I should get rid of Lilies. I'm not really sure. I'll go for Greninja EX. I'll go from Mirage Barrage. Definitely really fun there. Honestly, coolest attack name in the game. Maybe. I don't know. It's very fun to say. But then I realized if I had like done it slightly differently, I could have gotten Frogadier on the bench as well. Might have been better. Not sure. I'll Ignition and I'll knock out. It's 122, right? Yeah. So I'll knock out the Lunatone and the Solrock here. Feels pretty good. Doesn't feel easy, but it feels good. It feels good. And I'll get rid of the Ignition. It is 2 energies. It's not 2 energy cards, but it is 2 energies, which is what you need for Mirage Barrage there. So get the double knockout, hurting their engine some. If we can get a special red card at some point, then we can do that pretty well as well. They've also used a bunch of Gust, which is pretty good for us. We don't have this list doesn't run Wally's, not that would really help us here, but we don't really have healing at all. But if we're just able to retreat, that could be pretty good. They play a Premium Power Pro, which scares me. They need to play 2 to get the knockout with Mega Brave, and they need another one juice. So they They could get it. I was gonna say they probably won't. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Depends exactly how they go about it. They use their supporter for the turn. I mean, it looks like they don't have it. They could get Fezandipiti EX as well. If that's like that might be what they're looking for. They get rid of a Solhawk as well. That's interesting. I mean, they need a bunch of energies, or I mean, they need an energy. But they need two if they want to, obviously Leotone there as well. They are actually getting Leotone. Okay, and they got rid of Solhawk. Maybe they have a Solhawk in hand. Then that could make sense. Otherwise, it doesn't really make that much sense. Okay, well, they Aura Jabbed. Okay, that's fine for us here. Now I probably... They're accelerating to Hariyama, right? Yeah. So that's... Okay, they accelerate 3, so they probably don't have any energy. Well, that's good to know. I could go for Mega Greninja EX. That just doesn't seem very good. I will probably go for... Honestly, for Dragapult, I think is the play here. We get another boss. Not going to complain about that. I could boss knock out Hariyama as well. I also don't feel very good about that. Let's see. Will Hilda though? Yeah, I'll go for the Dragapult and Neo Upper. Then I'll Drakloak for something. Right, I don't know. I'm getting there. I'll take Meowth. Sure, that's fine. I guess. Probably still don't want to play that one, but I'll take it. And then you are losing the energy, which is a little unfortunate. It's not too terrible, but it's not ideal either, obviously. Then we are able to... How many air balloons? We run 2, I think. Yeah, and we are down. How did we even lose? Oh, it was like on the Froakie on turn 1. So then I'll retreat here. I will swing with Dragapult, mostly just to keep it healthier. And they already committed Premium Power Pro, and not like wasted it, but kind of wasted it. And I could get... I think if I should Buddy-Buddy Poffin for anything. I feel like I should. I don't know what that thing is. Oh, it's Budew. Okay. I don't need Budew. Never mind. I was going to say a Froakie, but I apparently don't have a Froakie. I wasn't paying that much attention to prizes. Anyway, so my thought is they do 70 themselves with Hariyama here. And then if I do 60, and then I need to do 20 more. I think that's right. I believe that's right. And then we do 60 from Dragapult EX theoretically, or also wait, if they don't have energy, they can't retreat either. But then I'm going to be able to do 60 with the ability of the Mega Greninja EX there as well. Honestly, this deck has so many different ways you can play it. In this build has so many different cards you can include. I was thinking you could include a Briar. Don't know if that would be useful, but it is an interesting idea there. You could include Dusknoir itself. We have Psyduck here. They do bench the Lunatone, and they are going to Wallies. Aw, okay, that's unfortunate for us. Hopefully we're okay. They're gonna then presumably just Aura Jab. Oh, they played another Premium Power Pro, which is not what I was expecting. I think this through. Obviously, I need to just be able to get there. I think I do have Boss as well. I don't really love that. Go for Riolu. I'm trying to think prize mapping. I think I go for Riolu. Yeah. I'll Drakloak here. I'm gonna go for the Mega Greninja as well. Let's see, I'll take another water. I still feel like getting water energies is just good here. Then really attaching that to Frogadier. I still have Lillies as well. Lillies seems pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie. And they might not have knockout. I think I'll put the damage cards on the Hariyama. That feels okay. And then I should have put one more now that I think about it, because I don't need 4 in Riolu. Now they have 70 HP left, so that'd be some damage counters there. I was like, oh yeah, they'll attack and then they'll knock themselves out, which is true. I could tie here as well now that I think about it. That'd be really funny, and obviously not good. But anyways, they currently don't have knockout because they need energy. Okay, well, I shouldn't have said anything, but yeah. So now they have knockout here. Assuming they could be super greedy, go for Solrock and what Riolu. Okay, I don't know what they're playing here now. That was not at all what I was expecting. I have no idea why they got Riolu. That seems like the worst card they could have gotten there. A Makita seems like it would have been better. Solrock would have been better. Fighting Energy would have been better. Lunatone, I guess, would have been worse. But yeah, okay, they have the fighting, so they are able to get the knockout. Yeah, with Mega Rare. Another thing, if they retreated, that would have been super bad as well. Anyway, so we need... I think we have game actually, so I don't think it matters. I believe we have game as long as we have, oh, Dawn. Well, okay. I ask and you they'll receive, I suppose. I'll play Dawn. Oh, I guess, yeah, I didn't check. Oh, we didn't even like play any Mega Greninjas. So we're fine. So yeah, I can play Mega Greninja EX. I can knock out their Riolu on the bench using the ability here. Also, that animation kind of sick. Also, they gave some new sleeves, which are also kind of sick. I haven't used them. Normally, I don't like care at all about sleeves, but I kind of like the look of the ones they gave with like the flowers on them for Mega Greninja. But, oh, well, they're a special red card. I can play it. I will not play it because it doesn't do anything. But I will attack here. I will return the energy to my hand. Do you want to do extra damage? That's like a funny way of asking it. It's like, yeah, I want to do extra damage, but yep, we get the win here. My Greninja doing its thing here, much more of a normal game, but it is a deck that has different options as well, with like the ability, and we see the ability being important there as well, being versatile. It's kind of like Dragapult EX. It felt very like Dragapult EX in the game, but in that first game, it was really different, with the ability being like really the star of the show and kind of carrying us there, and just being this main piece there. Overall, the deck's pretty cool. It's what I was expecting, so I'm not like, completely shocked at how it felt, but it felt pretty cool. Shaymin, also interesting to include here. Probably a good inclusion with a lot of people potentially playing this Greninja EX, which snipes your bench. Shaymin doesn't stop Mega Greninja EX or anything like that, but does stop regular Greninja EX with its second attack there. And yeah, overall, honestly, a pretty cool deck. I'll have the list in the description, so make sure you try it out. It is really cool. And also make sure you like and subscribe. It really does help support me, and I really do appreciate it if you do that. And it's free. But I hope you all enjoyed. Also, huge shout out to my YouTube members for supporting me. But I hope everyone enjoyed. And as always, like I said, see you in the next video.